Twice once revealed their most stressful food delivery experience, and you'll be wishing it never happens to you. Twice's Sana, Nayan, and Momo once shared the story of the worst food delivery they've ever experienced, and boy was it a roller coaster. According to Sana, she and her friend once ordered a meal that was tagged delivered but didn't actually reach them. I went to a friend's housewarming party. We ordered takeout. It was a restaurant right around the corner, so we ordered other things and calculated the time so they would all arrive together. But we got a notice after about 20 minutes or so that it was delivered. We went outside but the food wasn't there. Upon hearing that, Naeem remembered something she had heard from a friend, saying, "My friend said some people just change the status to delivered beforehand." They also thought that was the case, so they waited a bit longer for the delivery to arrive but to no avail. That was when they decided to call the restaurant, and they were told the driver informed the employees that it was successfully delivered. We waited a bit longer thinking it was just that, but it still didn't arrive, so we called the restaurant. They said the delivery driver told them he delivered it. The driver appeared to have delivered it to the wrong apartment. Much to their confusion, however, the people in the apartment told them they hadn't received it, but he told them he delivered it to an apartment in the 5th floor. And we weren't on the 5th floor, so we went to check and it wasn't there, so we called again. They once again called the restaurant, and the owner offered to cook a new batch of food for them. Neither of them ended up finding out what really happened to the original order. They said they would check it out. We talked to the owner of the restaurant, and they said it must have been delivered to the wrong address. They offered to make a new dish and send it to us, so we said alright. Unfortunately, it still took a while for the new order to be delivered. It was already over an hour later when they finally received the food and sat down to eat, but it still didn't arrive, and we got another call. They said the delivery company still hadn't assigned a driver. It was the restaurant that placed a new order again. It didn't arrive, so we kept waiting. We ended up eating about an hour later. Food deliveries don't always go as smoothly as expected, but unfortunately for Twice, this was a particularly stressful one.